it's one of those things that it's hard when we decide we want to become an expert. Or I don't know if you decided, but it's like, it's hard because the thing that we're really good at is like a superpower to us, right? It seems common sense. Like, oh, this is.
It's like the curse of expert is what people call it. Yeah.
For sure. So for me, like I had started my business while I was in college. I was building these funnels and like, but I assumed that everyone else knew what I knew. Like I saw the people building funnels, like, oh, we all know the same thing. And so I didn't think much about it for the first 10 years. And then about 10 years in, I always wanted to write a book. So I'm gonna write a book someday. So I was like, I'm gonna write a book on funnels because that's what I was excited about. So my very first book is called DotCom Secrets. And I remember I wrote it. And I remember when I was done, I was like, this is like all common sense stuff. Like, what if nobody likes this book, And so I remember printing it. And it's interesting that they say with writers, like, writing is this like private process. You're by yourself in your own mind, like your own ideas, and it's very private. And then the book is very public, so you're putting it out to the world. And I remember getting the first copy of the book back, and I was like so excited, but then I was so scared to show anybody. And one of my friends, I don't know if you know Rich Shefrin, but he's one of the most voracious readers I know. Like he does a YouTube video showing how he reads like 20 books a day, and he's crazy. And I remember I sent him a copy, and I was so scared because I was like, this dude's read every book. Like I was like, had so much anxiety. In fact, I almost didn't send it to him, and then I finally was like, I'm gonna send it to him. And I remember he messaged me back like 3 or 4 days later, and he's like, dude, this was a really good book. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, I had a couple other friends, and people started messaging me back, and I was like, and they started asking me questions. And these people I thought knew what I knew, because like we're all doing something similar. Like I had no idea about this and that and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I had no idea that I had something of value until I was willing to put it out there. And then it came back, and other people were like, oh, this is new. And I think that's a lot of times we assume that our superpower, everybody has it, and the reality is like even like your angle, the way you look at something's different. And like when you're willing to share it, there's always somebody else you can help with it. You know what I mean? And there's always people who are, I think a lot of people struggle because like, well, I'm not here yet. Like when I get here, then I'll share. But the reality is there could be 10 years, 100, I may never get there, right? But if I start producing, start sharing stuff today, like there's people who like I'm a year ahead on the journey or 6 months ahead on the journey. Like you can help those people today. There's no reason to wait till you're at this level before you start helping people. Like help people today because you've accomplished something. You're here today, right? Like there's something that, and I think that's the biggest thing is understanding that and be like, oh, there's people that I can help today. One question people have asked me before is like who am I creating this for? Like who's my dream customer? Who's my avatar, whatever. And I was like, usually it's you like 5 years ago, you 3 years ago, you a year ago, like thinking back about then, like what do you wish you would have known a year ago that you know now? Like that's what you start sharing. And that's the people that are where you were at are the ones who start following you.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I've been doing video for like, I think over 15 years. And it's so many capacities from the agency flow to the teaching, and now I've been coaching, and it baffles my mind a lot of times. Like the most elementary things that I know is just mind blowing. Oh yeah, to a lot of people. Yeah,
if you were showing me a video, like I don't even know how to edit anything. Like I remember I saw my video, there's like thing open and all the different tracks and stuff. I was like, that looks so scary. And like, oh, it's simple. You just do it. I'm like, that's amazing. I have no idea how you do that.
No, yeah, and I'm grateful. I had no idea, obviously, that the world would come to a place where video would be such a skill that I think most business owners should kind of grasp at some level, at a basic level. Sure. That's really cool.